Hi, good afternoon, Luis and Sandra. This is Jennifer with Haibu. I thought I had sent this to you before, but just saw that it got kicked back, so I'm so sorry for the delay. I wanted to walk you through the presentation that I had thought I sent over to you. Last we spoke, we wanted to dominate for Botox and fillers, so that's what we've put together for you today. Last we discussed, I just kind of wanted to explain how advertising online can be confusing. There's now unlimited ways and so many things that you can do online. It's kind of where do we start? But you did mention that you wanted to be dominant when people search for Botox and fillers, so that's what I'm doing for you. A couple different ways is starting with a great website, which you already have. You want it to load fast on your device, and really, we just want to make yourself a choice. So when people do search Botox and fillers, your company's coming up. We also went ahead and discussed how now people search for anything online. Some people do still use their desktop and, an iPad. Mainly, and I'm sure you've seen it, is everybody now is using their mobile devices. I think a cell phone now costs more than a laptop actually does. So times have changed. As you can see, Google here is still predominantly where people search, and Bing and Yahoo do follow, but we still want to make sure that you're found wherever people are searching. So cell phone devices are dominant no matter where you go. Even, I'm sure you go to dinner, you go shopping, everybody has their head down in their cell phones. So that's primarily where we're going to target. So let's look at some numbers. I searched for Botox and fillers, and these are the numbers which were outstanding. Estimated monthly searches for San Antonio del Rio was over 10,500 for Botox. And then I searched different kinds of fillers, Botox injections and Botox fillers, different things. So there's a large amount of search out there for you to be dominant. It's out there. Now, the way that we're going to do this and the way that we discussed were by Google AdWords. These are where you're going to come up at the very top of your search. So when people are ready to get fillers, ready to get Botox, and they're ready and hot and ready to make the decision, this is exactly where we want you to be found for, is right there. This is where you're pay to play, where we put you at the top of the option list, and where you're going to be found predominantly for. This is the local area, and this gets into where you're found for a lot of the search engine optimization, the SEO. And this is the organic section, which we discussed, where Google decides who gets put up there. That takes a lot of work and time, which I believe you already have somebody working on. So we just want to help you be found immediately right here with the Google AdWords. And this is how. So this is an example of what our ads would look like. This is when, if somebody puts in Botox, we want this little button is going to be the ad indicator. Shows exactly it is an ad. This description right here is where we want to have a call to action. This is where we'll put discounts, promotions, time frames, what you have available, what your experience is. And then all of these little buttons here, I use roofing as an example just to kind of be biased. This is exactly where we're going to have, these are going to be individual landing pages. So if we put the discount here, it would land on the discount page. If we put experience, we can have them talk about experience, or different procedures. Each one of those would have its own individual landing page to correspond with the title tag. This is how it works. Basically, we're going to take your business name, your promotion. This way, when the potential customer clicks on your ad, it's redirected to your site. And again, just on the correlating, and corresponding page of where they're clicking for. Next is the quality score, which is so very important. By running your ads, you can have a great website with content, different ads in your website built that kind of explain what you do and who you are, and that focus on the type of clients that you want to bring in. All of that plays it plays a huge factor as far as these Google ads that we do, because we want to make sure that there's relevancy in your ads. Again, the SWOT factors, promotions, what you offer, is it for a limited time, when are you available, and what you have. I kind of use Amazon as a great example of this. Once, a client knows or a potential customer knows what the cost is, how fast they can get it, where they can get it, and if it's readily available. That all builds into your quality score from Google. By having a high quality score, they actually give you a discounted rate on the cost per click of each individual keyword. And we just roll that back into your budget. So the longer that we run the ads, the more people that click on the ads, the better that the ads get. By the more research we do, the better your quality score will be. This is an example of a dashboard that we show you. It'll show you the keywords that we're using and which keywords are being clicked on most. It'll show you the time of days, how many clicks, and how many calls are derived. So everything is at your fingertips. You can log into your dashboard any time of day, 24/7, and it's live time. So if you just received a call, you can actually go into your dashboard and replay the phone call that you just received. This is also some call tracking that we do. We want to show you how many calls came in, how many were viewed, and how many were unique, which is great because those are going to be the unique calls coming in, meaning we're driving new traffic. So we want to get you, existing clients coming back, but it's the new clients that is going to drive growth for your company. Now, social media plays a huge part in kind of wrapping everything together. So we have these ads, but you always have a busy mom who looked at Botox and, she just finished dinner, she's on her computer, she looked up Botox, and now her son or daughter forgot that they have homework or something to sign. So she gets off the internet. This is where we bring them back. What we'll do is we look at locations, demographics, behaviors, and we find who's been looking for Botox or fillers or just improvement on themselves. And what we do is once they visited your website, the mom, after dinner, she went to your website, she saw the ad. Once she leaves the website, we're going to track her. And we're going to track her by re-delivering ads when she's on Facebook. I'm told now young kids don't use Facebook, that it's for us, you can't see my air quotes, but older generation is what my daughters like to tell me. So these are the people who we want to grab. And the ad isn't just your plain, get Botox ad. We put it right in the news feed, so it looks like a regular post that anybody and everybody is doing. And it re-targets them and re-engages them to go back to your website, which is what we want. Now, with these ads, same thing. We want to see what ad is working best. So we do A/B testing on any ads that we do, whether they are for social media, display, or if they're the Google ads. What we'll do is we create different ads to see, what images work better, what content was more intriguing to people. And then we figure out, what ads are showing up best, and those are the ads that we're going to deliver in front of people. This is all also tracked as well. Oops, I'm so sorry. Let me go back. Here we go, sorry. This is also all tracked as well. So we track how many clicks were driven from the website from the social media ads. We actually track how many were women and how many were men. So that helps us gain such insight on who's clicking on your ads. Now, from all of this information is your recommendation. I know you mentioned that you wanted to be dominant. So what I did is I got numbers for, to show up regularly anytime somebody typed it in. For the search engine marketing, the Google AdWords, it's about $1,200 per month to be dominant, and that's for San Antonio and Del Rio. What we like to do is we like to combine that with display ads, so that way, again, the mom who was not able to finish looking up your website, and she leaves and she's on a cooking website, or she's on a news website, or she's on MySA, we have the ads show back up. And then again, we want to tie in social media with that as well. The only thing that I forgot to add in here was, as I've shown you before, your listings management. So we want to make sure also online that your name, address, and phone number are correct across the board. So there's no more advanced aesthetic or Lopez plastic surgery. We want to make sure that everything has consistency. So name, address, and phone numbers. That also will help indirectly drive traffic for your SEO and help your ads produce even better. So with a $1,200 budget going towards the Google ads, if we tie in $500 in display and $500 in social, and we add in the listings altogether, you're at about $2,300 monthly, and that would cover everything. Your Google AdWords here, your online display, and your social media ads. So with that and being in plastic surgery and everything, that's a really good budget to have, and that's going to drive quite a bit of traffic. And y'all can talk amongst yourselves, discuss this, let me know if it's something where we want to start off with the search marketing and maybe just some social, and then your listings, we can do that as well. But I want you to go ahead and discuss this amongst yourselves. Call me again. You have my contact. My email will be attached to this. And let me know what your thoughts are and any questions that you have so we can kind of get this started for you. Holidays are coming up, and as long as I've been doing this, this is when Botox and fillers really spike, just because of holidays, holiday parties, corporate events, things of that nature. So I'd love to go ahead and get this started for you as soon as possible. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll be in touch. Thanks so much, and y'all have a great evening.